Hey guys, Chris Ellis here and welcome back. Today we're going to dive into something that can really spice up your blues playing and make your solos stand out more, and that's by using the chromatic scale. Stick around and by the end of the video you'll have a brand new tool to use out in your blues jams or at home jamming with friends. Let's jump in. The chromatic scale. The chromatic scale is the simplest form of any scale and where every note is just a half step away from each other. On the fretboard, it'll look like this. And so on throughout the whole neck. You can ascend and also descend. So you might be thinking, that sounds kind of boring, and where would I use something like that in my playing? Well, it's actually a very useful tool, and a good place that I always like to start is on the 5th scale degree of the chord that we're playing. So for an example on an A7, the 5th scale degree of A is E. From the 5th scale degree of that chord, we can walk down chromatically to the major 3rd of A, which is a great target note that you can go for in your playing. See how that just resolves real nice to A? You can just run straight down the scale, or you can add a slide in or down to the 3rd, whatever suits your preference at the time. You can take that an octave up, just find your next E, and walk down the scale again. Or just straight down the chromatic scale. And you can do this with all 3 chords in a blues. So if we go to D7, our 4 chord, the 5th scale degree up from D would be A. And from our 5th scale degree, we just walk down chromatically till we get to the major 3rd of D, which would be F sharp in this case. So essentially you're walking down 4 frets. Try to find that an octave up. And there you have it. You have a chromatic bluesy lick that you can play in 2 places. Same thing for our 5 chord, which is E. We're going to find the 5th scale degree of E, which is then we're just going to walk down 4 frets. Find that one up an octave higher. If you noticed, I went back to the B. That's another part of the lick that you can incorporate. You'll hear that a lot in a lot of blues playing. So why does this work in a blues context, and why do we want to use it, and why do we hear it? Well, we're going from our 5th scale degree down a half step to our flat 5 to the 4th and resolving on our major 3rd. And the real key target note here is that flat 5. And the flat 5 is there to give us some tension so we can then release to the major 3rd. That's all blues and jazz playing is. It's a lot of tension and release, and using the chromatic scale is very effective in achieving that style of music. If this is something that's brand new to you, I wouldn't recommend just playing every note on the fretboard, because that's not musical and you would never use that in any given situation when you're playing with other people. So instead, try to find your chord. Pay attention to where the 5th note is, using your major scale, and then chromatically walk down to the major 3rd. And you can do that with every chord that you know on the fretboard. Well, that's it for today's lesson. If you found this helpful, please like and subscribe the video, and leave a comment on how do you use chromaticism in your solos. I'll see you next time. Thanks so much.